just we keep back to a new regular show review. And if you're on Slash one, go and check it out. We're back with the next 3 episodes of season 7 of regular show. We start with another good one, and it starts with Benson pouring some coffee, and everybody is feeling shaking, and they think it's an earthquake. And yeah, they get the earthquake emergency kit and drinking some of this water and putting bandages over his Rigby's eye. And again, Benson is just wondering what's going on and outside now. And everybody is looking up while Benson is trying to give everybody of what to do. And yup, the dome is back. Yeah, that dome is back. And this guy just comes in with a jetpack and introduces himself. And yet is another test. Yeah, another experiment. And yeah, they got this way to get out of the dome this time. And even telling them, whatever you do not press this red button that they literally just put right here. And they're even saying that about Maylard definitely entrusting Benson in this. And yeah, Benson is saying of how we gotta do whatever we can on guarding this button from not being pressed. And yeah, we see day one, and Benson and Rigby are watching, protecting the button. And we're just saying, everybody just watching the button, like day two. Everybody's just guarding the button and not trying to press it as well. And Benson is just not knowing what to do when it comes to pressing this button. And yeah, they're just, once again, they're having to give some jobs when it comes to pressing the button. And yeah, they're thinking that this is totally pointless. Like, what is the point of even guarding this button? And yeah, Muscle Man trying to press the button. And they even see those creep scientists just watching them, even doing their every move. And Muscle Man chases after them and actually grabs one of them. And yeah, Benson goes over to Mr. Maylard and actually sees that freak with the eye patch. And yeah, saying about guarding the button. And yeah, he goes over to Mr. Maylard, and Mr. Maylard is like, press the button. Like, don't press the button, press the button. Like, what exactly? And yeah, they tie up one of the scientist guys and threatens to rub Muscle Man's shirt on him if he doesn't talk what's going on. And yeah, he says of how, yet this is another test, and how if Benson presses the button, then he'll be fired, and that freak with the eye patch would be put in charge, and they don't want to know what will happen when he gets put in charge. And yeah, Benson is of course saying nobody is guarding the button and he's going to press it. And then he gets these thoughts on press the button, don't press the button, and all these different things, and realizing that it's a test. And then, yeah, he's thinking that, yeah, saying that they're just, like, they're lying to him, and he's not listening to them when they're saying don't press the button, and the ground starts breaking. And then they start glitching, and it actually turns out that, of course, it's not actually them, just people in the skies. And then he ends up in this weird area, and this giant red button telling him to push it. And again, he refuses to press the button. And yeah, they grab him, and yeah, they end up putting this seal and this glass over the button. And yeah, again, they're just wanting the meaning of this whole thing. Like, again, they're just angry and just want explanations. And then giving these buzzers. And Benson, this machine that will print on the different thing on doing. Like, yeah, like, very confusing, I would say. But yeah, very interesting. I can definitely say, but an episode I did enjoy, a good one, and then we go to another good one, interesting one. I'll say I found interesting, and it starts with yet them still stuck in the dome, and them just working, and yeah, Muscle Man is having all of the easy stuff by using this arrow or this bow and arrow to be able to do the work easily. And yeah, those scientists, those are creeps. Those scientists are creeps, just watching their every move. And yeah, Muscle Man just going and chilling, and yeah, everybody's getting so tired, and yeah, they actually have a crazy idea when they realize that Mordecai, or not Mordecai, Muscle Man is asleep, and once he's asleep, nothing can wake him. And yeah, they try slapping him and just doing everything, even taking off his shirt and doing impressions of him as well, and just doing this weird thing with his stomach. And yeah, when High Five goes to swinging the shirt, he ends up putting it through the shredder. And yeah, of course they're gonna have to get a replacement because yeah, he's gonna kill them if if they if he finds out what they did to his only shirt apparently. And yeah, they can't see the tag really good on the tag, and he goes to this place in town, which apparently they're discontinued of those shirts. And then there's this other place that they could go to, which is very huge. And when Rigby, while they're split up, Rigby actually finds the shirt and the free giveaway. But the guy is like, "You're gonna have to pay for it." Like, why is it free then? Why is it in the free giveaway? And then shooting it in this T-shirt cannon just so he can point it to people's faces. And yeah, everybody's just trying to grab the shirt. And when Mordecai and High Five Ghost go over to him, he of course doesn't have the shirt, which they have to go back. And yeah, they realize that they only got not a lot of time to be able to get the shirt, and they go to the scientist and actually wonder if they can have if they have some kind of machine that can recreate the shirt. And yeah, they see one of the scientists going through, having to go through this room, and yeah, trying to give directions to the bathroom as a decoy and knocking them out too. And they find the machine and putting it inside the machine, and yeah, it's crocheting a new shirt. But then there's an error, and it had contact human hair. But then it creates this weird other version of Muscle Man, and yeah, High Five Ghost tries the talking with it, but it doesn't work, and he starts going to the cupcakes, and yeah, they take off the shirt, and yeah, starts going crazy while trying to get them, and chasing after Mordecai, just crashing the place, and we see those scientists and that freak with the eye patch as well, talking about like Muscle Man and High Five Ghost, and then they take this truck. And yeah, it gets on top of the truck, and Muscle Man is starting to wake up. Which then Rigby actually takes the twine from that weird like Muscle Man, and actually uses the bow to be able to or for the string, to unwind itself. And yeah, it actually has a skull. And yeah, Muscle Man wakes up, and he then realizes that something is wrong, and of course they realize something, and then he's like, "Do you got fingerprints on my glass?" Like, yeah, he doesn't even notice when it comes to the shirt, at least. Yeah, another interesting episode. And then we go to another good one I enjoyed. And yeah, it starts with Pops waking up, and yeah, we see this medieval event that is medieval theme event happening in the park, and yet the dome is still there. And Pop sees medieval times, and yeah, he is freaked out. Poor Pops, like poor Pops. He believes that he woke up in a different time, like he woke up back in medieval times, like he traveled back in time. And yeah, he's just very confused. Pops is just very confused, and 3 minutes later, Benson is giving them how they're doing this Renaissance fair festival and giving them their costumes as well. And of course, yeah, he's gonna be the king, and they need Pops because he's gonna be the wizard that's gonna be slaying a dragon that they have inside this box. And yeah, we see this poster as well, which is pretty funny. And yeah, Pops is just so confused. Like, he doesn't know what time he's in. He thinks that he's. Pops really does believe that he went back to medieval times. And then, yeah, we see Mordecai and Rigby just doing the stand. And, yeah, Pops believes that, yeah, it's Mordecai and Rigby, but they're, of course, saying that they're using these other names, right? These medieval like names. And, yeah, that just confuses Pops even more, which, yeah, he just runs away. And, yeah, of course, Benson is not pleased with them. And throwing these coins to this kid and this lady. And, yeah, Muscle Man and High Five Ghost in this stockade. And Pops is wondering if they're trapped too. And even they use some medieval names, confusing Pops as well. And, of course, he's saying that he is not the wizard that they say that he is. And yeah, he's getting chased as well, and then sees Benson, and yeah, then he wakes up after getting knocked out, and Skips actually puts on this, makes him put on this wizard outfit, and he even sees the wizard that they believe he is in the mirror, and yeah, they're having to open the gate, and after Benson is welcoming everybody, and yeah, this cool dragon is really cool though, and of course he's telling them to press the button to do the fire, and yeah, Pops comes out, and everybody starts booing after he trips, and yeah, they're fighting over the the remote, and it falls into these nachos, and yeah, starts going haywire as well and Pop's having to go and get the wand and thinks that he defeated the dragon, but nope, it starts grabbing Pops, and yeah, the whole Renaissance festival starts going down. And yeah, Pops believes that he managed to defeat the dragon until he gets knocked out again and wakes up, and yeah, saying that it's all back to normal. Again, Pop's just thinking that he woke or he's back in the actual time. Then he actually sees the wizard through the mirror as well, which is quite funny. Yeah, really good episode. Interesting and good episode here. I'd like to know what y'all think. I'm gonna go speak. Consider fun.